Hello once again, Amazing Blue fans. Now, as always, like, share, subscribe to my page. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Now, let's just get into it. Now, before I start on what I want to talk about with Michigan Northwestern, if you don't like to hear real talk about Michigan, if you want just a Homer Michigan fan, my page isn't for you. I'm going to talk about the real situations, and I'm going to give an honest opinion on what I think. Now, if I'm wrong, that's can be what it is, but every game I'm not going to be, oh, Michigan go in there and we going to blow this team out. Oh, it don't matter who it is. That's not a real opinion. So if you want stuff like that, you can go on and watch Michigan Man Ray, because this is going to be a real opinion on the game. So if I say I'm worried about something or something like that, then it's just how I feel. But it's not like I want my team to lose. I'm just giving an honest opinion. So let's just get into it. Now that we got that out the way. So Michigan plays Northwestern. I don't know why I want to keep saying Notre Dame, but Michigan plays Northwestern Saturday, 3:30. I think it's on Fox. Northwestern is 1-2. Michigan is 3-1. So this game, now, I had somebody say that I said we should be worried about Northwestern. I never said that. What I did say about Northwestern is they have a good coach in Pat Fitzgerald, and he will have them ready to play. Just because the team is ready to play, that doesn't mean they're going to beat us. That just means that they're not going to just lay down. That's what that means. So I had somebody say I was a pessimist because of my last couple videos or whatever about the Nebraska. But like I said in my last video, we're getting towards the meat of our schedule. Like Northwestern, we'll probably beat Northwestern by 2 touchdowns, maybe 3, maybe 4. We might smoke them. But Northwestern isn't a cakewalk team like normally. They play hard. Like their coach has them prepared and they play hard. So that's just what it is with Northwestern. And pretty much every team we play on the schedule left. Even Indiana plays Ohio State tough usually. I think they beat Michigan State, was it last year or the year before? Play us tough all the time. We've had shootouts with Indiana. So that's what I mean when I say everybody on our schedule that's left, you really can't take them lightly because they will come to play. That doesn't mean, oh, I think we're going to lose. If I think we're going to lose or if it's upset alert, I'm going to say it. I don't hold back. I'll give my honest opinion on the game. But I don't think Chris Evans is going to play. I'm hearing Chris Evans the injury is more serious than we thought it was. So Evans will be out, but Higgins the starter. True Wilson is still looking good, and he's looking like a good back. So I like to see him get more playing time, not to cost Chris Evans because of injury, but it's football, so dudes are gonna get hurt. But the offense is just clicking. It's getting better every week, and that's what you want to see. As a football team, you want to get better every week, so by the end of the season, you're playing your best ball, or halfway through the season, you just want to keep getting better. So the offense is looking good. We just want to see Shea throw the ball more and get more acclimated. But last week was such a blowout. It didn't matter. Like, you really can't throw it like that when you're just handing it off every time and you're scoring and just eat them up. So that last week was just a wash. They just destroyed them. So you can't put up crazy passing stats when you're dominating a team like that. I mean, you can, but it's 49-0. I mean, 39-0 at halftime. So that's just what it was. It was just a great performance by Michigan on all phases. All 3 phases, it was just a great performance. Now, Northwestern, they run like a spread offense, but they lost their starting running back and he's their leading receiver in Jeremy Larkin. So I'm not expecting much out of Northwestern. I mean, I still expect them to play hard because that's what Pat Fitzgerald teams do. They play hard. So that's what I'm pretty much looking for out of them. To just play hard and to give it all they got. But they'll probably just be Michigan's defense and the offense, the way it's clicking. It's going to be too much for them. So it should be a blowout. I can't even give a real prediction. I don't like predicting exact scores and stuff like that. But I'm expecting Michigan to win by at least 14, if not. And that 14 could balloon to 30 the way things are going. So, But there's really not much to say. Khaleke Hudson, he'll be out. Got the penalty last week. Got kicked out of the game. So I think it was the fourth quarter. So he'll have to sit out the first half of this game. But Jordan Glasgow had a sack last week, played well. So he stepped in the role. Expect him to do the same. To step in as the Viper and, just play lights out. And so I just want to see the team execute on offense. Defense is getting to the point where you really don't have to worry about them anymore. Like, excuse me. The defense is getting to the point where you really don't have to worry about them. I mean, not that we ever did like that, but, the faith is just, we're getting back up to that, okay, this defense is locked down. If you don't have just a good quarterback and a good offensive line and stuff like that. So it's just like, what are you going to do with Michigan? Michigan's defensive line is basically two starting defensive lines. The backups can start. It's just our first team is just full of studs. So, but if you don't have a good or great college quarterback and a good offensive line, or either in maybe a freak running back, kind of like Saquon Barkley last year or something, it's going to be tough sledding and hard for you to score. Because people look back at that Notre Dame game. That Notre Dame game it's the first game of the year. You see so many teams make it to the playoff or make it right at the edge of the playoff that lost the game early. So us losing that game early, that was the best time to lose the game. Now it's just about winning the rest of it. Because just like I was watching Joel Klatt on ESPN, Michigan controls their own destiny. Michigan controls their own destiny this year. We're number 14 now. If we beat Wisconsin, Michigan State, Penn State, and Ohio State, we're going to be in the Big Ten championship and the playoff. There's nothing stopping it. I mean, of course, we're going to have to handle business, but it's a no-brainer. So if we just handle business, we're going to get in the playoff. But it's a murderer's row. It's a murderer's row, but hey, who wants it any other way? You want to get in. If we get in, nobody can take it from us because we played the teams. We played the good teams. But that's all I pretty much got for today. So as always, like, share, subscribe. And if you like the content, subscribe to it. Don't play, hit that subscribe button. As always, go blue.